just literally cannot praise that foster care enough. We love you, thank you very much, wherever you are. Hi guys, my name is Amy. I am an adoptive mum of 2 little ones here in the UK, and I'm on a mission to share as much UK specific adoption advice, information and our story as possible. When my husband and I were going through the adoption journey, I looked to YouTube a lot for information, for advice and for just general kind of information around what adoption looked like on a daily basis, and really struggled to find UK specific information. And so I decided that once we'd been through the process, we would begin to document different things. And I was having so many questions from other people about our journey and how it was going. They also felt that there wasn't enough information out there for UK specific adoption. And so I decided to start my YouTube channel and to share as much as I possibly could, to interact with you guys and to grow a little bit more of a community here on my YouTube channel and over on my Instagram. Today's video is in collaboration with Mother Hen Club. They are a fantastic community for parents in general. It doesn't just have to be mums. They give great advice, they have experts on hand for everybody, and they're just a really nice account to follow and to have as part of your community. And they're so keen to share stories of all walks of life, of all parenthood, from every different angle. So I'm here today creating a video for them to share a little bit more about adoption and specifically our story. So I will jump straight in and tell you about myself and my husband and how we became parents of 2 young children. After getting married and having the talks about deciding to start a family, my husband and I decided that adoption would be much easier before having biological children and children already living in the house than having children to already then be another consideration as part of the story. I have always wanted to adopt from as long as I can remember. I can't really remember the day I told myself that's it, adoption is for me. I just always remember that being part of who I am and knowing that adoption will be part of my story. I shared that with my husband very, very early on in our relationship before he became my husband, and he was 100% on board, so it never really had to be discussed again. We decided to engage with an adoption agency. We went to an information evening, we asked lots of questions and got given lots of information and took it from there. We signed with the agency, we had our initial meeting at the very beginning of the year, and they came out to the house, they did a little bit of a risk assessment and chatted to us in more detail, and our process and our journey began. We attended various forms of prep training and assessment. We met some incredible people on our prep training and we have remained in contact with them to this day, and it's not only a support network for ourselves, but it's also brilliant for our little ones to automatically know someone else who is adopted and who has been through similar things to them in their childhood. The adoption process was and still is a huge emotional roller coaster. There is a lot of waiting and a lot of patience required, and it definitely broadened our minds to what parenthood really can be. My husband was incredible throughout the whole journey, bringing his patient and calm demeanour into every situation and helping bringing me back down to earth, because I am one impatient person. We were approached throughout the process about a little one looking for a family whose birth mother was already pregnant again, and so ideally they would like the siblings to be placed together. We thought about this for a short while and it was very quickly clear in our heads that this was a story for us. This was what was meant to be for us, and that this was the journey that we were about to go on. We said yes to this match with both hands, and at the end of the year that we started the process, our eldest moved in. He moved in on a traditional adoptive placement. A very few short months later, our newborn daughter also moved in on a foster to adopt basis, whereby we fostered her until everything went through with the court, and then she transferred to a pre-adoptive placement before everything was finalised with us, with the courts, and then both children's cases have now completely closed. They are both legally adopted, and we are finally starting to feel like a family of 4, not a family of 4 plus 65 social workers. The hardest part of our adoption journey so far has been when everything began to calm down, everything began to be finalised, and then the social workers visited to drop another bombshell. That birth mother was actually pregnant again, and my husband and I could not open our hearts to another child so quickly. We could not support another child while still adequately supporting the 2 children that we had, and we knew that it was going to be the best, safest decision all round to say no to this child. But that was definitely a very, very difficult part of the process, and we do think about that little one all the time. It's our full intention for our children to know all of their siblings and to have as much of a relationship with them as they can as they grow, to try and understand part of their identity and who they are. And we look forward every day to the new and exciting journeys that adoption is taking us on. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I thought I would keep it short and sweet so that you can find out the basics of adoption, and if you are interested in hearing more about UK adoption and specifically our story, head on over to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe if you want to join the community. I make videos twice a week on our UK adoption experiences. I listen to comments and suggestions from you guys and make videos about what you would like to see to do with UK adoption, and I'd love to have you come join me. If you aren't already subscribed to Mother Hen Club, hit that subscribe button down below to make sure you don't miss videos from all the fabulous creators that are heading along. Thanks guys, bye!